Fulcha Glen Owen Bryn. Welcome to the Owen Bryn Valley. Here we are at the viewpoint of the magnificent features in the valley behind me, the Jerks. The Jerks is an Irish word for hollow. And this sounds a little bit small for what we're actually seeing. Magnificently carved corries over repeated ice ages of the Quaternary period in the last 2 million years. There are not one, but 3 corries in this valley. They're so large that they clearly indicate repeated use over repeated ice ages. The glaciers were born in these hollows, where snow accumulated, slowly becoming ice under its own weight, and then flowing outside of the corries, meeting with the other glaciers in the middle of the valley and carving the U-shaped valley then into Lough Mask to the west. We have multiple evidence not only of the erosive features of the corries, but also of the depositional features left behind by the glaciers as they retreated towards the end of the last ice age. And I'm talking about moraines. Moraines are sediment ridges that are pushed to the side and front of the glaciers and then left behind as the glacier retreats. And we have multiple examples of these as the glacier was advancing one season and then retreating, then advancing a little bit further and then retreating and advancing a little bit like that, leaving a system of 5 or 6 different moraines to the various corries in this valley. This is a perfect example as well of the type of depositional environment where you can find gravel that would eventually turn into gravel stone or conglomerate, a type of sedimentary rocks made out of gravel. And that is in a high velocity, high energy river of the Owen Bryn, flowing and depositing loads of sediment into Lough Mask, forming a modern sediment delta into the lake over to the west of us. A final piece of very interesting trivia for the area is that the blanket peat that now covers most of its floor was not its original habitat after the ice retreated. It was first covered by a thick forest of pine trees, which were cleared by the early agriculturists and early farmers in Ireland about 6,000 years ago, but were not able then to regrow as the climate changed and turned wetter, allowing for peat to grow, and encased the stumps of those ancient trees into the peat, making them reappear today because of the particular condition of the peat as perfect fossils of these ancient forests.